everybody, it's Jess from Nugglebug Cloth Diaper Service and Boutique here in Rochester, Minnesota. Today we are doing a video all about Prefolds. Now you might be asking yourself, what is a Prefold? Well, Prefold is a traditional style diaper that has been around since the 1950s. Before Prefolds were invented, diapers consisted of a large piece of single layer fabric that people had to fold different ways for it to fit onto baby and work as a diaper. Today, these diapers are known as flat cloth diapers or just flats. Someone ended up coming up with an idea to make diapering easier for the modern woman of the 50s. They decided to make a diaper that had some of the folding already done for them. And voila, a Prefold came to life. As you look at a Prefold, it seems pretty straightforward, but let's take a deeper look at the makeup of a Prefold. Most Prefolds are made up of 3 different sections, with this middle section being thicker than the 2 outer sections. You will often see Prefolds associated with a series of numbers, 262, 464, 484. These numbers are telling you how many layers are in each section of the Prefold. More layers usually mean more absorbency. For example, OsoCozy has a preemie Prefold that is 2 by 6 by 2. That is 2 layers on each of the outside sections and 6 layers in the middle section. Then, for the newborn, you jump up to a 4 by 6 by 4. And by the time you're up to a premium or toddler, you are at 4 by 8 by 4. Other brands may vary. For example, the Thirsties Duo Hemp Prefold has 4 layers of the hemp cotton jersey knit fabric that covers most of the Prefold. This Prefold has a special design in that all of the layers are not completely sewn together, so it is able to wash out a lot easier. This is a great Prefold to use just as a pad fold. However, before we look at more folds, let's look at different ways that Prefolds vary. The first thing that comes to mind is the traditional versus the better fit Prefolds. Now your traditional Prefolds will be more of a rectangular shape. These are the Prefolds that most people will use when pinning or snapping the Prefold onto their babies. You will have more material to work with when trying different folds, such as the newspaper fold or the bikini twist, whereas the better fit Prefold is closer to a square shape. Not quite, but close. These were originally designed to pad fold inside a cover, but I have to say that I have successfully snappied these onto my little Nugglebug. Another area that Prefolds are going to vary is by size. For our diaper service, I can get diapers from a preemie size all the way up to a toddler. The Prefolds that we sell in our shop come in 2 or 3 different sizes. The bigger the Prefold is in size, the more absorbency there is. The other thing that is going to affect absorbency is the material that it is made out of. In our boutique, we currently carry the OsoCozy bleached and unbleached cotton and the bamboo organic cotton. We also have the Thirsties hemp cotton jersey blend. Now most people say that there isn't a huge difference between the bleached and unbleached cotton. However, some people say that unbleached cotton is slightly more absorbent and longer lasting because the bleached cotton has gone through the bleaching process, and that has worn the fabric down a little more than the unbleached cottons. With that being said, a lot of people prefer the crisp, clean look of bleached or white Prefolds. Also, the unbleached Prefolds are said to be slightly softer, and a lot of people really like the look of natural cotton. You can also get Prefolds in bamboo organic cotton blend or a hemp cotton blend. Both bamboo and hemp are known to be super absorbent. Now let's move on to some ways to fold a Prefold. Now the first couple folds I'm going to show you, I'm going to be using a better fit Prefold. This Prefold has the 3 sections, which are 4 by 8 by 4. The first fold that we're going to talk about is the pad fold. We're just going to fold the 2 side sections into the middle. Then I'm going to turn this whole thing over, so when the baby does their business on the diaper, it's going to be on this side. You can leave it this way, that's perfectly fine, but I find that it's a little more messy. So I always like to fold it over, grab your cover, and all you have to do is lay it right inside. Sometimes I like to fan out the back a little bit just to give it a little more coverage. And then you can put baby right on your diaper. I'll lay it down so the back is level with their waist. This one is on the smallest setting, so I'm going to kind of bring the folded part up first and then fold over. Then you have your section going up there. Snap the diaper on. Bring them over here. Snap the other area on. We're going to make sure that this leg section here is all up around baby. I'm going to bring this over a little bit. And so this baby has very, very skinny legs, and I'm getting a good fit with the cover right around the leg and over on this leg. Make sure that there isn't any of the Prefold sticking out anywhere. If there is, you can kind of shove it back in there. A little gap up along the tummy is okay. Just make sure that nothing's sticking out. You're going to want it nice and snug along the back. You'll want it nice and snug around the legs. And there is the pad fold. Now there's another way to do a pad fold, which is really good for girls, being that they wet mainly in the middle. And so to get extra absorbency in there, instead of folding your pad fold this way, you're going to fold your pad the other way. So this section with the most layers is going to be right in the middle. Once you have your pad, then you place it right inside the cover, goes on baby just like before, and you are good to go. Now the next fold that I'm going to show you, we are using a traditional size Prefold. This is going to be another pad fold, and this one is going to be a good fold for a boy. Now this rise is going to be a little bit too long for the small baby that we have, so we're going to fold one section down to make the rise the length that we need it. Now you might have to play around with this a little bit, but once you got it, it's pretty easy. We're going to take the sides in and fold them over, and there we have our newspaper pad fold. Now we're going to take this thick section here, and that is going to go right in the front where little boys pee most often. I'm going to take our cover, place our pad fold right inside the cover. You can fan it out a little bit in the back again to get that extra coverage, and then it's ready to go on baby. The next few folds I'm going to be showing you, I will be using a Snappy, which is a cloth diaper fastener. If you would like to learn more tips and tricks on how to use this handy little gadget, I will post a link down in the description, so go ahead and check it out. Now this next fold that I'm going to show you, we're going to use the traditional style Prefold again, and this is called the jelly roll. All we're going to do is roll the outsides in towards the middle as far as you can go. These are creating a little leg gusset in the Prefold, which will help keep those poos inside the diaper. We got our jelly roll in, and then we're going to kind of fan out the back side here and bring our baby over. Once again, that back section is going to be even with the baby's waist. We're going to keep those jelly rolled all the way in as much as we can, and fold this top section up between the legs. Now you're going to see that we have a lot of extra fabric up towards the top, and I'm going to kind of fold that down and fan it out. This section here is still staying nice and rolled in, but then we have a little section that helps for fastening in this diaper on the baby. Now, this is where you're going to need either pins, you'll need boingo, you could use a diaper belt, but we are going to use a Snappy. I'm going to secure one side and then pull the whole thing over to the other side, and then you grab the one in the middle, pull it down, and grip onto the bottom of the diaper. And there you have your jelly roll on your baby. from there, you're going to put the cover on. And you will always want to have a cover on when you have the snappy on. We're going to pull it up again by the crease in the diaper, up over the front of the diaper here, and tighten it around the side. And I'm going to push that up to make sure I've got a good fit and that that double leg gusset is down in the crease where it's supposed to be. There's no gaps. And then I'm going to come over and do the other side. Make sure that we've got a good fit with the gussets where it's supposed to be. Make sure that the crease is all up. Make sure that nothing is sticking out of the back. And there you have your diaper on. Yay! Now the next fold we're going to show you is the angel fold. We have our traditional style Prefold. We're going to fold it over just like we would for a regular pad fold. But then we're going to fold these corners out, creating our little angel wings. Now baby's bottom is going to be sitting right around in here, so hopefully these little wings will help contain any poo inside the diaper. Now once you're ready, we're going to grab our baby, place baby down on the diaper with the back of the diaper around the baby's waist. And then we're going to fold this up in between the legs. Now you see we've got way too much, and so we're going to grab that section and just kind of fold it down to the right rise that you need. This little section there. And fold your corners over. And then from there you're going to grab your snappy and snappy that diaper on the baby. You got a good fit around the legs, nice and snug, nothing's too saggy. And there's your baby. Yay! Now the last fold that we're going to show you is the bikini twist. All we're going to do is take both ends of the Prefold and twist them. So then you have kind of this hourglass shape. Now, personally, I wasn't a big fan of this one because if they poo, it goes kind of everywhere. But if you're needing a lot of absorbency right in the middle and you're wanting it a little narrow through the legs, then this could be a great fold for you. So from there, you're going to grab your baby. Once again, that back section is going to be along the waistline. Just kind of scoot up our little twist there. So it's right where we want it. And we got our rise a little long there again, so we're going to fold it down in the front. Bring our sides in. We're going to get our snappy. And there it is. You are good to go. Now, most of the folds that I showed you today, I left the extra absorbency up in the front of the diaper by simply folding the front of the diaper over. However, if you don't want the added absorbency up front, but rather in the back, I can show you quickly how to do that as well. Now you can do this with any of the folds that I showed you today. Simply fold the section over. If we were going to fold an angel wing fold, we would make our basic pad fold then, and then fan out this back section, place our baby on the diaper, bring it up in between the legs, and then bring our sides over. And snappy on baby. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you learned some tips and tricks on how to use Prefold on your baby. If you'd like to see more videos like this one, please subscribe to this channel. See you next time.